Hi, I'm Mrs. Wilson, and I'm a dance teacher. Today we're going to be doing a creative dance class. That means that you get to be creative about your choices and the moves and dances we'll make today. Remember to have a safe space. You want to make sure that there are no objects or people that you can bump into while you're dancing. We'll get started with a warm-up. We're going to start today with big X's and little O's, and it's about our breathing. So we're going to make big X's and inhale through our nose, and then make little O's and exhale through our mouth. Can you do that with me? Inhale through your nose, big X, exhale through your mouth. Blow all the air out. 3 more times. Inhale, big X, exhale, little O. 2 more times. And exhale. Last time, big X and little O. Okay, the next one is we're going to wake up our muscles. Now, this is a very common one. You probably know the itsy bitsy spider, and we're going to say it as we do this exercise. So, follow along with me. Reach down to your toes. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Go all the way to your head. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. So brush off every muscle. Brush them off and wake them up. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Now we're patting to get all that water off. Yep. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Now, can you do it with me and try to sing it and say it? Here we go. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Ooh, now my muscles are awake and ready to go. The next one is called open, shut them. You might know that one too. We're gonna open our arms and legs. We're gonna go open, shut them, open, shut them, and then give a little tap, tap, tap on your tummy, just real gentle. We're gonna do that a couple times, but I want you to think about your arms and legs going away and then coming together. Here we go. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Let's do it again. Big X. Yep. Open, shut them, tap, tap, tap. Last time. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Good job. Okay, the next one, we're actually gonna sit on the floor first. I want you to sit with your legs crossed on your tailbone. Sit very tall like you would in school. And I want you to find the top of your head. Everyone put your hand up there. This is the very, very top of your head. And we're gonna stretch our spine. So you're gonna think about the top of your head going to the top of the ceiling. Reach the head to the top of the ceiling. Try to sit as tall as you can. Stretch through your spine. Very good. Now take the top of your head and we're gonna point it down to the ground. I'm gonna curve over. And then I'm gonna reverse. Top of my head, reaching to the ceiling, stretching your spine. And then curl in, head down to the ground. 2 more times. Reach up and curl over. 1 more time. Head reaches to the top of the ceiling, stretch your spine, sit as tall as you can. And then head and tail come together. Oh, good. Awesome. Shake it out. We're gonna stand back up for the next one. Okay, for this one, we're going to just march in place. So little small marches to begin. Getting some blood flowing, getting our muscles ready to dance. And then I want you to make it a medium march. So pick up your knees a little bit more. And then I want you to make it a really big march. Picking these up as high as you can. Good. And then we're gonna go back to a medium march. And then all the way down to a little tiny march. Small, small, small. 1 more time. Medium, getting bigger. And then getting even bigger, big marches, large steps. And then back to medium marches. Good. Down to small little marches. Awesome job. Stand up, shake it out. We're going to get started with the elements of dance. These are the ingredients we need to make a dance. If you've ever made a cake with a friend or a parent, you know that cakes have lots of ingredients, and dances are kind of like that. You have things in cakes like milk and flour and eggs and flavors, and in a dance we have what are called the elements of dance. And just like in a cake, you have to have all the right ingredients to make a good cake. You have to have all the right ingredients to make a good dance. And if you leave out an ingredient, the cake maybe won't turn out so well, and maybe a dance won't either. So I'm going to introduce you to the elements of dance. These are our tools, our ingredients for making a good dance. They are body, energy, space, and time. Say those with me, please. Body, energy, space, and time. And you can remember those by the word BEST, B-E-S-T. It'll help you remember those 4 elements. And there are lots of different parts of those elements, but we're going to explore a few of them today. Now, in this dance lesson, we're going to be doing something called my turn, your turn. So when I'm talking about a dance or an exercise or a move we're going to practice, I will show it, it'll be my turn to dance, and then I'll say, it's your turn to dance, and I'll watch, and you get to do the moves. Remember, this is a creative dance class, which means you don't have to copy me, right? You don't have to exactly do the exact moves I do, but you want to listen to the instructions and then come up with creative ideas and the ways to fulfill those instructions. So remember that you are unique, and the way you dance is unique too, and it doesn't have to look like the way I dance. The first element is body. That was the B of B-E-S-T. And your body is amazing. It can move in so many different ways. And you can choose to move with your whole body, meaning that every part of it is involved, or you can choose to move just one body part at a time. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, just moving one body part at a time. So we'll do the my turn, your turn thing. Now I'm going to start, and I'm going to just move my head, so I'll show you what that kind of looks like. Just moving my head. I can move it in circles. I can move it side to side, up and down. Good, until I'm done. Now it's your turn. I want you to just move your head. You can move it in a pattern. You can move it side to side. You can move it up and down. You can make shapes with it, like squares or triangles. You can make those shapes with your nose, with the top of your head. Very good. Okay, let's move on to some more body parts. I'm going to move down to my shoulders right here. So my turn. I'm going to just move my shoulders, and I can move them fast, or I can move them slow. I can move them side to side. I can move them up and down. Now it's your turn. I want you to just move your shoulders. Find out how many ways can you move those shoulders. Can you move one shoulder at a time? Can you move them up and down together? Can you move them in a circle? Very good. Okay, let's move on down. I'm going to move my elbows now. So this is the pointy part of your arm. So I can move my elbows in different shapes, patterns. I can go slow. I can go fast. I can lift them up. I can take them down. Your turn. I want you to just move your elbows. So show me all the different ways your elbows can move. Can you move them side to side? Can you move them up and down? Can you move them in a circle? Good. Okay, we're going to move on down. I'm going to just move my hips, right? So if I find my waist, my hands on my hips, I can just move my hips. It actually feels pretty good. Yeah. I move it forward and back and into circles. I can write my name. Now it's your turn. I want you to put your hands on your hips so you can feel it. And I want you to just move your hips. Can you move them side to side? Can you move them forward and back? So in front of you and behind you. Can you make them go in a circle, maybe one way? And then can you reverse and go the other way in a circle? Can you try the other direction? Good. Okay, we're gonna go to our knees now. So our knees are very important for our body. They help us walk. So I'm gonna bend my knees. I can bend them by picking up my feet. I can bend them by keeping my feet on the ground. I can do one at a time. I can make circles with them. Now it's your turn. Show me all the different ways that you can move your knees. Can you bend them? Can you find new ways to bend them? Can you bend one at a time? Can you bend them and then make them make a circle? Very good job. Okay, we're gonna move on down to our feet all the way at the bottom. So our feet can make circles. Our feet can go up and down. Go up my toes. I can go up together and down together, all kinds of things. Now it's your turn. You show me, how can you move your feet? Can you march with your feet? Can you make circles with your feet? Good. Can you find a creative way to put both feet into the air? Maybe you might have to lay on the ground or sit on the ground to do that. Yeah? So, but you can still move your feet that way. You just have to be creative to do it. So our body can move all together. Let's try an exercise where we do everything together. So I'm gonna move my whole body and then it'll be your turn. So my turn and then your turn. So I'm gonna move my whole body, my arms and legs and head. I'm trying to make everything move. And now it's your turn. Can you move your whole body for me? Move every part we just talked about, your head, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your feet. Try to move, move, move. Can you move fast? And then can you slow it down and move very slow? How slow can you move? Like slow motion on a camera. But still move all the different parts. Don't forget any parts. Remember, we're talking about the body in this exercise. Very good job. Awesome. We just got through the first dance. That was a dance that we just did. We were concentrating on the element of the body. Let's move on to the next element. The next element is called energy, and that is the E of best, so B-E. And we're gonna talk about two types of energy today. We're gonna talk about smooth energy and sharp energy. Smooth energy is the energy you need when maybe you're pushing water away in a pool or in the bathtub at home. So when you push water away, there's lots of resistance. You have to use your muscles to push. There's a smooth action. Can you all try that with me? Let's use our arms and try to have smooth energy. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but I want you to try to imagine you're pushing water away. And maybe you go the other direction and push other waters away. Good. Let's use our feet with some smooth energy. Smooth energy through our feet, through our legs. Can we use smooth energy with our head? Good. The opposite of that is sharp energy. So sharp energy, you're still using your muscles, but instead of having to press against something, you want to push with lots of energy and force. So it's a very sharp, sudden motion. Okay, so if you were going to push something away, so lots of muscle, push, right? It's not floppy, that's something else. Push. Let's see if you can do that. Let's do it with our arms. Let's try to have sharp energy in different directions. So maybe you sharp to the side. Maybe you do sharp in front of you. Can you do this with me? And let's go sharp up top. And we can do sharp with our legs as well. Let's switch body parts. Sharp legs. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of the same patterns, but with different types of energy. Now with our head, be very careful. Don't bump into anything. Sharp head. Forward and back. Maybe sharp head side to side. See what that looks like. Very good. Okay, so I think you have the idea of smooth energy and sharp energy. And we're gonna do a my turn, your turn. Okay, so I'm gonna call out an energy and a body part, and I'm gonna do one move, and then you're gonna do one move. So the first one is, I wanna do sharp energy with just my fingers. Your turn. Sharp energy with just your fingers. Good. Now I wanna do smooth energy with my head. Your turn. Can you show me a move that has smooth energy using your head? Okay, I want to do sharp energy with my shoulders. Your turn. Sharp energy with your shoulders. You don't have to do what I did. Maybe they go side to side. Maybe they go up and down or make sharp circles. Awesome. Now, I want to do smooth energy with my knees. You try. Smooth energy with your knees. Awesome job. The next element we're going to look at, it's called space. That's the S of best, so B-E-S. And there's lots of different types of space and ways you can manipulate space. But today we're going to be talking about level. Level is how far away you are from the ground or how close you are to it. So the two levels we're going to be talking about today are high levels, that's very far away. My hands are at a high level, as far as I can reach. And low level, that's very close to the ground. I'm going to take my hands and bring them close to the ground. Can you do that with me? Let's reach at a high level. Reach, reach, reach. And then come down to a low level down here by the ground. I'm very, very close. Coming back up. Okay? So you can see that we're always using levels whenever we dance or walk or play, right? So we're going to go between high levels and low levels, and we're going to do my turn, your turn. So I'm going to call out a body part, and we're going to put it on a different level. So I'm going to put my elbows at a high level. Your turn. Put your elbows at a high level. Great. Now I'm going to put my elbows at a low level. And you put your elbows at a low level. Show me different shapes maybe you can make with that. Awesome. Now I'm going to put my nose at a high level. And you guessed it, you're going to put your nose at a high level. Great. Now I'm going to take my nose and put it at a low level. Be careful with the floor. So I'm going to bring it down. And now it's your turn. Bring your nose down to a low level. Awesome. I think you have the idea. So now I'm going to up the ante. I'm not going to show any. I'm just going to call it out and let's see if you know your levels. So hands at a high level. Hands at a low level. Feet at a low level. Feet at a high level. How do we do that? There are lots of creative ways. You might have even come up with one. One way you can put your feet at a higher level is to sit. And now I can put a foot at a higher level than it would have been otherwise. You have to be creative. That's part of dance. So remember, high level, low level. Do it with me. High level, low level. Good job. Okay, the next element is called time. That is the T at best. So we've gone from B-E-S-T. We're on the last one, and you're doing such a good job. So time is part of dance because everything we do takes time. And so in dance, one of the things of time that we talk about is called tempo. Can you say that with me? Tempo. You might hear that in music class as well, right? Often we talk about the tempo of music being fast or slow. And it's kind of the same thing happens in dance. We can dance very fast or dance very slow. That's the two things we're going to talk about today. Fast and slow tempos. So I think you probably have an idea how to do this. But let's take our hands and we're going to move them at a very fast level. Do this with me. Fast, fast, fast. How fast can you move your hands? And stop. Very good. Now we're going to move at a slow tempo. Same body part. Slowing it down. How slow can you move your hands? Back and forth. forward and back, or in circles, all at a slow, slow tempo. Great. Okay, let's do one more body part. Let's move our hips at a fast tempo. Ready, set, hips. Feels kind of silly. And stop. And then slow. Slow hips. Good job. Yeah, so everything we do has a tempo, whether it's fast or slow or in between. So let's do my turn, your turn. Okay, I'm gonna move my whole body. So now I can remember how we did that when we talked about our body. We're gonna move my whole body at a slow tempo. So that means just going as slow through space, trying to move every body part. Now it's your turn. I want you to show me, can you move slow, your whole body at a slow tempo? Here we go. Don't forget any body part. Keep moving. Remember, even though it's slow, you can't stop. Can you change levels? Maybe moving at a high level slowly with the different body parts? Can you bring your whole body down to a low level while moving slowly? Can you come back up to standing, still slowly moving through space? And stop. Great job. Okay, I bet you know what we're going to do next. We're going to switch it up. Whole body. So remember, that's from the top of your head down to your feet. But now I'm going to move at a fast tempo. Remember, slow and fast are the two tempos we talked about. So now I'm going to move my whole body as fast as I can. Yeah? Fast, 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 fast. And now it's your turn. Move the whole body as fast as you can. Go. Being very careful. Can you move fast and high at a high level? Can you move fast at a low level? Can you move with sharp energy really fast? Sharp energy? Great, and stop. That was so awesome. I think you really, really got that one. Those are really fun to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some music for you. And I'm going to see if you think we should move fast or slow to the music. Okay? So listen out. Here comes the music. Do you think fast or slow? I think the music has kind of a fast tempo, so I'm going to move fast to it, and I'd like you to move fast with it to it as well. So you can move at different levels, high or low. You can move with different energies. You can move different body parts, but you get to choose. Okay? So I'm going to put on the music, and we're going to move at a fast tempo. Ready, set, go. All together. Maybe you just move one body part at a fast tempo. Maybe you move two body parts at a fast tempo. Maybe you move your whole body at a fast tempo. You get to choose. Good, and then bringing it to a close and stop it. Great, okay, we're going to listen to the next piece of music, and I want you to think about, do we move fast or slow to this music? Listen here. I think we would move slow to that music. It was very different than the first piece of music, wasn't it? So when the music starts back up, I want you to move slow. Again, you can make choices about body parts and levels and energy too. The only thing you have to do is move slow through this music. Here we go. Remember, you can move different than me. We're all going to be creative and have different dances, and that's okay. So maybe you move a different body part. Maybe you move at a different level than me. Maybe you move with different energy than me. Good, and we're going to bring it to a close. Awesome job. You have done so well today. Thank you so much for dancing with me. We're going to have one more really fun exercise. It's called freeze dance. And we'll get to use all the things we learned about today. The body, energy, space, and time. Remember, B-E-S-T, best. So the way freeze dance works, you may know, you may have played this at school, is I'm going to put on some music, and you're going to get to choose to dance any way you want. And when the music stops, you have to freeze like a statue and try not to move at all until the music starts again. So remember, when the music is playing, you're dancing and moving. When the music stops, you're frozen like a statue. I might call out some suggestions as well throughout the exercise, but I want you to make your own choices about different body parts, and about levels, and about energy, smooth or sharp energy, and about tempo, whether you're going to dance fast or dance slow. I might even change the music and see if that changes the way you dance. But have fun. Be careful, don't bump into any of your friends while you dance. This is where you get to really use all the different ingredients we talked about today. When the music stops, you need to be very, very still. Hold your muscles. Don't move. This time, try dancing at different levels. Remember, you can dance at a high level or a low level, or go back and forth between them. Can you dance with sharp energy to this song? Can you dance with smooth energy to this song? That was so much fun. I always loved doing freeze dance, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for dancing with me today. We only have one part left. It's called the cool down. That's where we lower our heart rate and we stretch. And we get to say thank you to the teacher and to maybe anyone who took class with us. So let's do a big stretch up to the ceiling, kind of like our inhales and exhales at the beginning of class. And then stretch down and touch your toes. Big inhale to the ceiling, and exhale, arms down. We're going to reach side to side, so reach up and over. We're to breathe and stretch the other way. How big of a shape can you make? And coming back, and then we're going to twist this way, and then twist the other way, stretching out our spine, and coming back center. and then we get to say thank you. So I'm going to tell you thank you for dancing with me today. And you can tell whoever danced with you, maybe your friend or your parent, or maybe just your dolls or teddy bear danced with you today. But make sure to tell them thank you too. Bye.